Hello guys, welcome back. Konnichiwa. Herzlich willkommen. So guys, update on DJT. We are still squeezing here, so I want to give you an update here on Trump Media and Technology Group trading here on the Nasdaq. I give you all the updated price level information here based on the chart. This is of course not financial advice. If you're new to my channel, guys, welcome. The main purpose is to educate you in trading. That's why we will dive here into several chart techniques for DJT and why that was very predictable that we had the squeeze. I predicted that already here in my previous videos that I expect here a breakout to happen. The question is, can the squeeze continue right now? Can we just continue to rip? Or do we start to retrace and go even back here to $10? I try to answer that here in this video based on the chart. Yeah guys, what we see right now before I enable my drawings, they of course didn't change. We had here a closing price of $29.58 on Friday. And what you can see here in the chart is that we had one important open gap. And when you understand how trading works, here this green line in the chart, guys, is an open gap in the daily chart. This is here, by the way, TradingView, what you see here. So we had this open gap close, and this is technically the purpose of this move, guys. Yeah, this is the problem. And when you see right now, there are no more open gaps in the daily chart. All open gaps which we had for DJT are closed right now, guys. The only open gap which we have in the daily chart is this down gap here at $10. So what does that mean, guys? When you understand how the algos work and how the algos start to give you some hidden signals here in the chart, then we can see just here based on the history that usually the open gaps for DJT get filled. And that means, guys, I don't want to scare you here, and please listen what I say here until the end of the video. Sooner or later we will come back down here to the $10 range. So everybody who missed the actual squeeze, which is in total right now here 186% based on the daily candles here, that means you will get a new chance here to come in and at least trade something like a post squeeze or prepare for a next pump for DJT if the squeeze should be over. So yeah, if the squeeze is over, guys, we can check that here based on the chart and based on my drawings. So let's enable them. So guys, here we are. And what I have, or what I see for DJT, and I will switch off the indicators now. So we have this white trend line here, guys. The white trend line is or was supporting the price here and was in favor for some rebounds here. But as I said, it's not a strong support. So overall, when we compare the all-time low, which we had, was here in the $12 range for DJT. And as I said, we have even an open gap here lower because that was immediately after the IPO. And during that time, the ticker was DWAC, guys. Yeah, this stock was called DWAC. Then the ticker changed to DJT, but it was the same stock. And we can see that the all-time low is $9.84. And this is the reason we gapped up so quickly here. We had a massive squeeze until $175. And that's the reason, guys, why also sooner or later the stock has to come down. You can see these two blue lines here in the chart, and these two blue lines are my so-called make it or break it price levels. That means when we cannot go over $76.27 or $90, guys, that means this is the territory of the bears. Yes, it is possible that we squeeze over these price levels, but the problem is that this is here the main resistance zone, and then huge sell-off price action kick in, the algos snap in here. And you can see when we retested this price goal here for the last time, what happened, guys, was a technical reaction, a sell-off reaction of which caused the price to drop minus 71%. Yeah, is it smart to buy in right now? In my opinion, guys, no. The positive thing is that we didn't retrace yet, so there is no big retracement, so the squeeze is still active. This is positive, but the negative thing is that we have two very important resistance price levels. I zoom out one more time, guys. Yeah, so you can see here the blue, in my opinion, this is the absolute bearish, most bearish zone which we have. But to see a squeeze, or when we want to see a continuation of the squeeze, we have here just two significant price levels. They never changed, and this is $50.12 and $33.37, guys. These two red lines here are controlling the price, and the bearish algos will try to keep the price below these price levels, guys. Yeah, which means when we close here with volume over this price level, then we could easily see a squeeze. As I said, we have this golden pocket retracement here, which is still untested. Yeah, you can see my previous videos where I explained that in detail. So usually DJT should come back here to $33 and 88 cents and $35.33. Of course, we can squeeze a little bit higher, but latest then, guys, latest then, the purpose for the algos to close the open gap which we had here at $32 and the retest of the golden pocket. This is the technical purpose. Then we should see, yeah, based on the technicals, a sell-off reaction. But that doesn't mean that it has to happen when we get enough volume. DJT is of course able to continue to squeeze, and then at least the next price call, what I see, is waiting here in the $50 range. And when we go over $50, guys, then we have of course a huge chance here to see a massive squeeze. Is this possible right now? Let's check the volume. So we had here 27 million volume on Friday. The average volume is just 15 million. So we can see that we have here a massive increasement of the volume here. You can see that in the profile here on the bottom of the screen. And that's why, guys, when this is continue, when we have this high volume for the next days, yes, then of course DJT can squeeze and continue to squeeze. But honestly, I personally, yeah, this is not financial advice, but I personally would not FOMO in. Even if it squeezed now 1000%, I don't care. This is not my trading strategy. I'm waiting here for the retracements, and a retracement would be a price back to $23 or even lower. That's why I cannot show you now a new Fibonacci retracement. Since the squeeze is still active, we had here one technical reaction. You can see that was in total here minus 25%. So let me do it, but I don't want to overload the chart. Or we can, yeah, we need still this retracement here. I can do it very quick, guys, to see what could be the potential retracement zone. Yeah, but nothing changed, guys. Yeah, so you can see for a healthy normal retracement, we come back here in the $16 range. So nothing changed. I already have this green box here in the chart. The strongest liquidity zone which we have in favor for the buyers for DJT is waiting here between $16 and $17.39. This is where usually the price should come back in the next days if we get rejected here after a retest of the golden pocket. And you can see also here my trend line which is supporting the price. We cannot close a full green candle body over that since a few days, guys. The first attempt was here on Monday, and you can see all week we tried to break this white trend line level here. When we close over this with a green candle body, that is bullish, but as I said, we have the golden pocket here. So yeah, I expect here a technical reaction at $35, and then maybe a sell-off will kick in. What we also see when I disable the drawings for a second, we're trading here now over the black EMA line. You can see that here, and every time, yes, we can trade over the black EMA line here in the chart, but that never lasted long. So be very careful, guys. The gap is closed. The golden pocket is very near. When the volume can continue like that, it looks good. I would say we could, of course, continue to squeeze, but be very careful, guys, that this is more or less the end and that you don't FOMO in here at the wrong price levels. Why do I say don't FOMO in, guys? This is, of course, your decision how you trade stocks. Of course, you can also go short, but I would be very careful here with short squeeze stocks like DJT to go short. But if you also want to make some profits here, I just released my brand new hot stock video this week, guys. The video is available right now. I uploaded it today. And what is that? A hot stock video is a video, guys, where you see tickers which I expect to squeeze in the very few next days. I cannot see the future, and there is no guarantee in the market, but when I release these videos, then these tickers here have high squeeze potential, and usually you don't find them here on YouTube. Yeah, I just give you here two examples this week. One of my hot stock tickers, the video release date was Sunday, and one of my tickers squeezed 358% after my prediction, so that was not a surprise. And then last week the same, guys, even two tickers squeezed, but the bigger one was this one here. I released the video always on Sunday here, and you can see just one day later here after the green liquidity zone, the squeeze started. And that's why I say when we have this green liquidity zones, we also have this for DJT. Why should you, risk too much, buy in here at the higher price levels and risk that you have a big minus position in your portfolio? That is just not smart, guys. So when you want to see these tickers, guys, you can of course join in here our trading community. The most popular membership which I have is the full package membership on Patreon. You get access here to all my member videos, to the hot stock videos, and to my Patreon swing trade screenshots or swing trade alerts. As I said, this is a screenshot where you see entry, exit, and stop loss price levels also for high volatile tickers with squeeze potential, guys. Very important, Patreon will increase the prices by 30%, guys. 30% price increasement for the memberships. This is done by Patreon. I'm not doing that, guys. Patreon will do that. So if you join in before November 1st, you will save the actual price, and even in future you will not have to pay more. But everybody who join in after November 1st, guys, the actual price will be increased by 30%. So take advantage of this discount now and join in if you want to join in, guys, here. the info icon here in the corner. When you click this, you see the links for the Patreon memberships, guys. Yeah, so that's why I say the green liquidity zone is for me the way to go. Of course, sooner or later, guys, in future, that can take days, that can take weeks, that can even take years. But sooner or later, DJT will come back here in the $10 range in this blue box. So the, let's call it the best price level right now based on the technicals is here for me between $10 here and $9. Guys, this is here the box where I'm waiting for. But of course, when they start to dilute the stock, the situation changes. The situation, yes. And that's why we have to just focus now on the actual price actions, guys. Yeah, guys, that is my update for DJT. If you like this content, if you don't want to miss any updates, please hit the like and subscribe button right now. I wish you a great Sunday. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video. Arigatou gozaimasu, vielen Dank, alles Gute, viel Erfolg und bis zum nächsten Video. Take care. Bye bye, guys.